I'm not a racist, preach the teacher. You still they never had this. Number one, them wanna run about the gun. I wasn't licensed to have one. The minute they see me, fear me. I'm the epitome, a public enemy. Use, abuse, without clues. I refuse to blow fuse. They even had it on the news. Don't believe the hype. Don't believe the hype. Don't believe the hype. Back when I wrote y'all, yes.
Speaking of trauma, so and I understand why Janice Smalls Combs is releasing a statement, although if I were advising her, I would say nothing, but that's your child. That's your child. Let me ask the parents out there, when you have a horrible child, and y'all know the children that you have that are horrible, because you raised them, right? Part of the reason why they're horrible is probably your fault, but we'll move that over there. But if you have a horrible child, a child that has done harm, has done some things, do you acknowledge that? I mean, you don't have to do it publicly. Like, I feel like what she's doing, and I'm going to read her statement. She released a statement. This is Sean Combs' mom. I understand you're his mother. We expect you to support your child. But that does not mean you have to say something. And it doesn't help, actually, because we're looking at you right now. And I'm not saying he's guilty, because he's innocent until proven guilty in the court of law. But the Fed's got a case. And I saw the Cassie video with my own two eyes. And I'm seeing some other things with my own two eyes. So I'm not speaking, I'm not doing anything other than saying that there's enough. The Cassie whooping in the elevator area, dragging her back into the room was enough for me to say something's not right here. But she released a statement. She said, I come to you today as a mother. And my producer titled this Mommy's Dearest, because there's two mothers having. Elon Musk's mom has also released a statement following this weekend. Her strange son, he's so strange. Okay, so Janice Combs said, I come to you today as a mother that is devastating and profoundly saddened by the allegations made against my son, Sean Combs. It is heartbreaking to see my son judged not for the truth, but for a narrative created out of lies. She shared the statement with Us Weekly on Sunday. Her attorney, through her attorney, to bear witness what seems to be like a public lynching. Don't do that. Public lynching of my son before he has had the opportunity to prove his innocence is a pain too unbearable to put into words. Now, let me just pause, because on that, I get that because he's not been convicted. He has not been convicted, and it does feel like he is being convicted in the court of public opinion. However, I'm going to continue. She said, like every human being, my son deserves to have his day in court. She's absolutely right. To finally share his side and to prove his innocence. She went on to explain that she was, quote, not here to portray her son as perfect, because he is not. He has made mistakes in his past, as we all have. My son may not have been entirely truthful about certain things, such as denying he has ever gotten violent with an ex-girlfriend when the hotel surveillance showed otherwise. So she acknowledged that. Okay. Of course, referencing the 2016 footage that somehow got leaked out. She says, sometimes the truth and a lie become so closely intertwined that it becomes terrifying to admit one part of the story, especially when the truth is outside the norm, or is too complicated to be believed. That's not complicated. This is why I believe my son's civil legal team opted to settle the ex-girlfriend's lawsuit instead of contesting it until the end, resulting in a ricochet effect as the federal government used his decision against my son by interpreting it as an admission of guilt. Not being entirely straightforward about one issue does not mean my son is guilty of the repulsive allegations and the grave charges leveled against him. Many individuals who were wrongfully convicted and later exonerated had their freedom taken away from them, not because they were guilty of the crimes they were accused of, but because they didn't fit the image of what this society considers to be a, quote, good person. Okay. All right. I mean, I understand her as a mom releasing this. I'm not entirely, I see where she's going. But the baby oil, though, the guns, and all the other things that they were seized, that we've seen, the dildos. I'm still trying to understand the barrel full of dildos. I don't get it. Anyway, I'm gonna mind my business though, and we'll wait till the trial and all of that. Now, Elon Musk's mom, and I'm gonna give Miss Combs a. Oh, did I just slip and say something? I don't know. All right. Well, I'm gonna give her. She's a mom, so she's got to do that. Now, Elon Musk's mom, I'm not giving the same latitude because I feel like she raised a demon. He might have the number 666 scrawled on his head. He's doing way too much for somebody not born in this country to suborn our freedoms. He is not a genius. This man bought Tesla from the geniuses that created Tesla. The satellites, somebody else created the satellites. See, all of the things that he is credited with, he just purchased, and including Twitter, which he has ruined. He's like the richest version of Trump imaginable, with the power and the actual money to do real harm. This man is unforgivable. And I feel like his mother is equally as. So we have a clip of Musk at the Rump rally. Do we want to play that though, Smiz? Can I just read what his mother said? Does he sound high? Okay. So I when I saw him jump in the air, I was like, I'm not watching this. I was like, why are you coming out on stage like you're a cheerleader for the what's the Mean Girls? I feel like he was a mean girl or something. All right, play it.
Like, text people now. Now. And then make sure they actually do vote. If they don't, this will be the last election. That's my prediction.
What?
Nothing's more important. So get everyone you know. So speaking to people out there, everyone in the crowd, I think, is already convinced. But for people out there that are watching the video, watching the live stream, you need to get everyone you know, at work, your friends, family, text groups, your social media, everything. Get them to register to vote right now. Only 2 days left for Georgia and Arizona. Only a couple weeks left in Pennsylvania. And if they're not registered to vote, it doesn't matter at that point. Register to vote. I'm being repetitive for a reason, okay?
I actually like his messaging. Register to vote, y'all. Thank you, Elon. Where are we? Why is he even involved? Well, anyway, his mother tweeted because somebody, I think it might be illegal for him to use his platform to do what he's been doing, because he's Twitter. He is also a government contractor. Like there's some law against what he's doing. So his mother said that what he's doing is not illegal, and then Twitter gathered her. So, by the way, his mother, her name is May, M-A-Y-E, has 1.1 million followers. I think he gave her 1 million followers because it's his platform. He can do what he wants. I think he gave his mother 1 million. Who's following her? I didn't even know she had a Twitter page. But she said, super important to get all your friends and family to register to vote. Georgia's registration deadline is Monday. The Democrats have given us another option. You don't have to register to vote. What? On election day, have 10 fake names. Oh, this is illegal. This is what she tweeted. You don't have to register to vote. On election day, have 10 fake names, go to 10 polling places and vote 10 times. That's 100 votes, and it's not illegal. Maybe we should work the system to. She is calling for election fraud. It's absolutely illegal. So how many people are going to, this is going to be a holy mess in November. This woman is calling for people to vote 10 times with fake names. In Georgia, you can already challenge votes. You can already throw people off the voter rolls just because they did this at an HBCU in Georgia and got rid of all of the children that have now registered to vote who are 18, 19, 20. This is going to be a mess. It already is, but oh my goodness. And now the Republicans are sharing these AI generated images to vote. I mean, there's so much going on.
My days are cooler, nights are warmer, and I put the blame on you. Time moves slow, but my heart beats faster. When looking right at you, right at you. You give me something to believe in, just what I needed. You're the closest.